Hi YouTube, it's me, Nisha aka Sister No, and I decided to make an update video. Well, okay, so Merry Christmas. No, I think it's Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, because this is the day I'm making the video. Things have stayed the same pretty much over the last few months since my last video. Right now I'm making a video in the bathroom. The lighting's okay. I'm not doing anything special for the lighting, but I decided to do another type of background. I do it in the other room, but it's kind of dark in there to me, and I don't like how the videos turn out. It looks kind of grainy. This video is kind of grainy too, but at least you can see me. Hi! So that's pretty much all the holidays that have gone by since you guys have seen a video from me. I promised myself that I would make videos. I wouldn't change my channel. I wouldn't do anything. I just wanted to make an update. What's going on right now? Well, I still live at home with my dad, and I take care of him. He had a stroke. I think I mentioned this back in January. 2013 was not a good year by any stretch of the imagination. If you're subscribed to my sister, then she's given you an overview of the year that we've had. And so I'm still kind of living in the residuals of that. We're still dealing with some things from that. And one of the things is my dad is very, very sick. And I moved in back in June, just to give you an overview. I moved in back last year to help take care of him. Daddy's regressed quite a bit. At this point, he just sleeps most of the day. He's always in pain. We have caregivers that come in during the day so that I could go to work, but at night it's just me, Daddy, and when my daughter's here, my little girl. Today she was at her other grandparents' house because of the holiday. Her daycare was closed, so but I still had to work because I'm a newbie on my job, and they don't consider Martin Luther King Jr. a holiday by any stretch of the imagination. So the office was fully open, and I had to go to work, but her daycare was closed, so her grandparents watched her because her granddad is retired, and so they were off from work. So she spent the day with them, which is awesome. I don't know what I would do without the other side of her family, to tell the truth. Her dad can go kick rocks, to be honest, but his dad and his wife, and well, my child's father's dad, my child's father's stepmom, my child's father's younger sister are the ones who support everything that I'm doing right now with my dad, and they're there with me to help me do things. They're there to watch my daughter most weekends so that I can take care of my dad. When I don't have a caregiver all evening, it's hard to do things with him and her at the same time, but I have gotten a routine down so that, like, we're okay. We're okay if she's there, but for a while, it was hard for me to take care of Daddy and Veronica at the same time because of the timing of having to deal with what he needs, and just dealing with a 3 or 4 year old was just very hard. Another holiday that passed for me was that my daughter turned 4, and that was pretty awesome. She's a good kid. She's a very good kid. Yeah, we have our moments, of course, because she's a child, but she's an awesome kid, and I'm so privileged to be her mom. And I don't know if any other kid could handle the situation that we're in. I've said that before, and I say it again. I really don't know if any other type of toddler would tolerate being in a household with someone as sick as my dad. But it is what it is. He is still on hospice, and he is not doing well at all. And I have to say, I don't talk about it much. I do talk about it because people who know me know I'm tired. I'm very burnt out. But what I don't talk about is the fact that I see my dad declining. And it's heartbreaking. There's nothing you can do when someone is so sick that you are taking care of, and nothing you can do to heal them. That's very hard. Because the purpose of hospice is to keep them comfortable and not to, like, usually if my dad was in the state he is even tonight, even a few months ago before he got on hospice, I would have called 911 already. But the truth of the matter is, at this point, my dad is just to keep him comfortable. And I have to accept that, because my first instinct is, okay, what do we do to make him better? What do we do to make him feel better? What do we do to get him better? But there's nothing we can do to get my dad better. And I have to accept that, and I have accepted that. And that's why maybe I'll show what I did to my dad's wall. We had stockings up for Christmas, and I just took them down tonight, and I put up some hearts. I put up "We love you" on the side, and then I put up a big heart with Dad in the middle, just to give some decoration to the room. It's almost Valentine's Day, so you know I had to do that. So I did that for his room, and I finally took down the Christmas tree. And a lot of people don't realize this, but I had a hard time taking down the Christmas tree. I probably won't post this video, but if I do, it is because I want to keep a record to say that I know how hard this is. This is very hard to take care of someone as sick as my dad. But I'm glad I'm doing it, because he needs somebody to do this, and I'm gonna do it. But I spend a lot of nights just looking at him and missing who he used to be, and knowing that that is my dad, and that I love him, and I love him enough that he is going to stay at home and be as comfortable as possible for as long as necessary. And I'm probably emotional because of the situation, and because I get up at least twice a night to turn him and to check him, to give him water. He's on a feeding tube, and I give him water and pain medicines and such to keep him that comfortable. But it's not easy, and I find myself lots of nights just very sad, but I don't let him see it. Daddy don't see it, because I'm not gonna let him see it. But what else is going on? Well, I'm still working at my job that I got last year around January. The culture of this particular company is a challenge for me at this time. Because of what I have to deal with Daddy, I'm tired all the time, and I find myself having to overcompensate for just exhaustion and adhering to the culture of this company to be successful there. I'm not used to not being successful at a job. I've never, even from my first job as a cashier, I've never been unsuccessful at a job. And so this is a different something for me, with people perceiving me as not my best. And that has been my biggest challenge. At my previous job, I worked at an amusement park, and I flourished there because basically I was in charge. My direct manager at this current position is called office manager. That's what I did at my last job. I was the office manager. I hired, I fired, and I disciplined in between. So at this company, which is actually smaller than what I worked at the amusement park, is way smaller. There's only 10 people in the office. There are 3 people that do what I used to do at my old job. And I flourished at my old job because there was a rule book. I helped to draft that rule book. I helped uphold the components of the rule book. And I flourished there because of that. At the new company, there's no written rules. You just kind of have to know the culture and go along with it and do what you can. And that's what I've had to do. Like my job with my hours, I'm supposed to go every other week. One week I do 8 to 4. The next week I do 9 to 5. Well, I find myself doing one week 8 to 5, and the next week around 8-ish to 5. So I kind of screw myself out of hours. It's salaried, so they don't care. But anyway, I'm babbling about nonsense. I know I've already cried on camera. I look crazy. If you see this video, I apologize. If you've made it through all the emotional craziness, thank you. And I do apologize for being a little bit not my best on camera, but I do want to acknowledge that at this point in my life, things are not going well. I've made videos in the past where I was happy. I've made videos in the past where I was excited because I was a new mom. I was content because I had a boyfriend at the time. I mean, if you go back through my videos, you've seen my life over the past 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, going on 7 years. And 2014 is bringing a little bit of heartbreak, but I know it's going to be a good year. I am planning to go to Vegas. I am planning to do more trips this year and live. But as I live, I also am witnessing my dad declining so fast. But it is what it is. You know, I'm doing the best I can. I really am. So I'm sorry that if you're witnessing this video, you're like, oh, she's so depressing. I really do apologize. I wish I had better things to report. I wish I was showing pictures of all my vacations and, you know, all the great things going on, you know. But I also have to acknowledge that when things aren't going well, they just aren't going well. And sometimes making a video at this point in my life, when I do get to the good stuff, I'm gonna look myself in the eye. Look, oh girl, look at that. See, that's why I bought some MAC makeup, y'all. Oh yeah, I'll show y'all what I look like in my makeup in my next video. Maybe I need to make a video in the car again so y'all can see me all spiffied up. But yeah, so look myself in the eye and realize that it's been a rough several years. And it'll get back to the goodness. And through it all, this page will stay the same. Maybe I'll spiffy it up. You know, I did download some video editing software on this thing. This is my tablet, by the way. My tablet I bought last year. And I did download some video editing software, but I haven't quite mastered how to use it. Yeah, so I was like, let me just make a video, because I was waiting on learning how to use the editing software before I did a video. And it's like, yeah, no. So, yeah, I know. Yeah. So I have not figured out how to use the editing software, and it is what it is. But our next update I'll do on my daughter and how she's doing. She's 4 years old, turned 4 years old on January 10th. And I got to do an update of her because she's a big girl now. We went to the movies last Saturday. We went to go see The Nut Job, and it was so cute. She was just so well behaved. She watched the movie. We sat there, ate our snacks, and it was wonderful. So I love being a mom. Like, she's the reason why I get up in the morning besides God. God wakes me up, I realize I'm still a mom, and I'm like, thank you. So that's good. She keeps me going, I'll be honest. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful week, and I will try to continue to make updates more often. Like, it is easy just to break out my tablet. I'm on this thing like constantly. So there is nothing for me to make a video, really. But this video is way too long, 13 minutes and 24 seconds as I'm talking. And so I hope everyone have a wonderful week, and I'll try to update later on this week, if not tomorrow. Why not? I'm in a mood. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.